For Rodri, and he's given away, and Spurs will score. Well, it's what City do. They play out from the back. They play it to players who are under pressure. By Rodri, it's still danger. Parried away, and Spurs lead by 2-0. Emerson Royale on the follow-up has headed it into the back of the City net. 2 goals, 3 minutes. Outside it goes to Mahrez. Mahrez in the penalty area. The cross isn't a bad one. Gundogan is blocked. Grealish is blocked. And then it's turned in. Alvarez, City back in the game. It's the 6th minute of the second half. And it is City 1. Spurs the final third. Lays it out wide. Mahrez joins in on the right wing. Mahrez comes in field. Plays it to Rodri. Rodri scoops it forward. Mahrez. Haaland! Can you believe it? 2-0 down at half-time. It's 2-2!
Fantastic. What a great energy now around the stadium. And it's quick. They've moved the ball quick. Kept it alive.
Rodri plays it out wide to Mahrez. Mahrez won't get it. He will get to it. He's got the better of Perisic. Into the area goes Mahrez and scores! Riyad Mahrez! City 3, Spurs 2. What a comeback!
Brilliant. I think it's...
Ederson's gone long. Mahrez is onto it. Mahrez! 4-2. An assist for Ederson. A second goal for Mahrez. And Spurs are beaten.
Fantastic. We've called for it. Ederson's been embraced by...
Terrific ball for Muller, first real chance. Exactly what you'd expect from the first real chance, the first Bayern goal. Thomas Muller coming in from the right-hand side, finding a soft centre. No response. Drops from Mandzukic and put in by Goethe. Well, they're taking Manchester City apart here. Without the ball. Jesus Navas, they can't stop the cross coming in. And David Silva! Well, Manchester City have found their feet here in the Allianz Arena and they've upset Pep Guardiola.
They sure have, and fair play to them. It was
City to get level in the Allianz Arena and they've taken it. An emphatic penalty from Alexander Kolarov.
a real boost for Manchester City. Kolarov tucks it away with a plum smile on Pellegrini's face, was it? Almost. Terrific moment for Manchester City and their fans.
Got a country from Javi Garcia. Here's David Silva, another Spaniard. Looking for yet another Spaniard in Jesus Navas. Oh, and Boateng's missed it. Milner goes for goal, finds it magnificently. Can you believe this? They were 2-0 down, Manchester City. They are 3-2 up. Away to Bayern Munich. One more and they top the group.
This is just terrific for Manchester.
King might break here for Tottenham. Ledley King, and Ledley King scores in the opening 2 minutes. What a start for Tottenham. Ledley King. Tottenham just putting some passes together here. It's forward towards Robbie Keane. It's 2-0 and Tottenham head towards round 5 of the FA Cup. They're 2 up now inside 20 minutes. It's Ziga, and it's 3-0. And Tottenham have absolutely been outstanding in this first half. Christian Ziga, whose career was threatened by a leg injury, and German has scored with a free kick. Can another one score? This one's chipped in cleverly. It's a very good goal for Manchester City. Headed in by Dista. Clever free kick by Tana. He disguised his intent here. Chipped the ball in to Dista. Buzzing again here. Great ball in. Pretty clear there by Gardner. That took a deflection. It's got in. It's 3-2. Bosveld has struck the ball. It took an almighty deep. The last 11 minutes. There's no doubt City will press forward here. It's Wright Phillips. Wright Phillips has made it 3-3. Fantastic. It's one of the greatest FA Cup comebacks. Sobieski looking for an opening here for City. Tarnat. Macken, he's won it! He's won the tie here for Manchester City. That has to go down as one of the great FA Cup ties in the history of the competition. The impossible has happened. Out to float in a right-footed ball, and City haven't got it away, and Palace have scored. Well, there are claims that it was put in with an arm. The City players are all turning, saying that was a handball. But at the moment, Palace is celebrating the fact that they lead. A floated ball into the box, and it goes. And then they're going to score again. They lead 2-0. A header into the net from Anderson. Crystal Palace once again giving City problems, and they lead 2-0 at the Etihad.
You can't really get any more of a simple goal. It's a straight corner, it's a free header and a post. Again.
Little bit of space now for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva skipping into the area, keeps on going, unleashes a shot. City are back in the game. Now then, game on, ladies and gentlemen. City, the comeback specialists. So, as the cross comes in towards Alvarez, it's cleared as far as Foden. Good ball in! And Haaland! Erling Haaland! He scores his first City goal at the Etihad Stadium! And I told you that when they get one, they knock the dominoes over. Palace haven't set up for it. Into the box to Alvarez. Back it goes, and Stones, and Haaland! Say that City again. Haaland has it. Haaland still. Haaland! Ladies and gentlemen, Haaland has his first City match ball. It will not be his last.
It's not just the finish, it's the play, it's appreciation. Foden finds a pocket, plays around the corner, Gundogan breaks the lines, and then the movement and the finish. I don't think I've had such a big smile on my face.
Long towards Openda, who'll chase on and reach, and there's no flag here. Openda in! And hang on, the team beaten 7-0 here back in March. It was simple long ball, route one. Yanis Blazvic, the goalkeeper. Openda here, look, Xavi. Openda, he's away again here. Will lightning strike twice in the first half. Openda in on goal. Remarkable. It is the Luis Openda show in Manchester. Two near carbon copies. And again here, that on the chase here, Erling Haaland. Vardiol, oh Foden, lovely feet, marvellous goal. And they're level. Well, Foden here, the dancing feet to level the game for Guardiola's City. Now Ake. Lewis, lovely ball now for Doku again. Doku, and Foden took it well, and here Alvarez! A fight back of champions who have
Troy Deeney opened the scoring. cue wild celebrations amongst the visiting support. Again, slack City defending allowed Akichi Anya to play Dini in on goal, and the Hornets' top scorer finished coolly under before Sergio Agüero tucked him from close range after Jonathan Bond had saved from Edin Dzeko. The Argentine, they have a player at the peak of his powers. Witness this stunning equaliser with just 11 minutes left on the clock. Inexplicably allowed Alexander Kolarov's 35-yard daisy cutter through his legs, with his side only 3 minutes away from a replay, with a close-range header to rub salt into Watford's wounds. The Sky Blues through, but not without.
In the final third, and the cross comes in, and they'll score through Eze, and Crystal Palace tap the ball into the net, and City think it should be offside. Palace is celebrating. Eze's tapped it in. The Premier League this season, as the ball is in from Richards. Richards just levered himself into position, headed it into the back of the net, and De Bruyne runs up and hits it in. City 1, Crystal Palace 2. De Bruyne puts the Blues back in the game, and although there was a massive wall in front of Henderson, he was wrong-footed, which suggests there might have been a nick on the way through.
Yeah, I think it went through the wall, but it was a clip.
Kovacic into the gap for McAtee. McAtee tries to get round the outside. Little dab to the far. De Bruyne's cushion. Gundogan misses it. Marmoush! City 2, Crystal Palace 2. What a game of football! I mentioned that not that. And the ball goes into the box, and O'Reilly goes in there, and he plays it across, and De Bruyne helps it on, and Kovacic hits it in, and City lead by 3 goals to 2. What a turnaround! What a start to the second half. Matteo. Henderson's long ball to McAtee. McAtee's on the end of it, and he's got round Henderson, and McAtee round the outside. A 4-2 City. Henderson with another assist, and McAtee has just taken part in the most sensational celebration. Like a gymnast, he spun in midair.
Ali, incredibly, City push up to the...
Nico on to McAtee on the right-hand side. Into the box goes McAtee. Little clip over the top, up towards Gundogan. Hit by O'Reilly. City 5, Crystal Palace 2. Nico O'Reilly with a side-foot volley. And if there was any lingering doubt, that has gone. The Blues have the points. A wonderful match.
Look at it, Graham Potter, and scores emphatically. Matt Grimes for Swansea puts a dent in Manchester City.
Yeah, lovely. Well taken.
Doing some good football at times here. Swansea, James, Dyer, Selina, 2-0. What a fantastic goal by Swansea. And the former Manchester City man has come back to bite them. Sensational goal. Another block, this time. Fulton it was, and there is a goal. Bernardo Silva, beautifully struck off the outside of the boot. Manchester City are back in it on the... And he does go in off the post in the end. Manchester City have salvaged it. Does look like just a question if they can hold out, and they can't hold out. Agüero, wouldn't you just know it?
Well, that's tight, isn't he? Looks offside.
Well, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, he looks like his right foot looks offside.
The cross comes in from Luca Digne. It's turned in by Matty Cash, and Aston Villa hit the front. It is the worst thing that City would have wished
upon winning it.
as Watkins glances the ball on towards Coutinho, shooting chance, and Villa lead 2-0. Philippe Coutinho has slotted it into the corner of the City net. It's out wide to Sterling in the right wing position. Sterling towards the edge of the penalty area, tries to get beyond Luca Digne. The cross is a beauty, and the City are back in the game. Ilkay Gundogan. Wow, when you need a goal, Ilkay Gundogan seems to provide it. He's picked in Zinchenko, wide on the left-hand side. Zinchenko cuts in field, comes again, plays it towards Rodri. Rodri! 2-2! It's on! It's on! My goodness, it's on! Rodri! 2-2 at the Etihad!
I'm as emotional as the fans. I should have some composure about myself.
Joao Cancelo, midway inside the Villa half, plays it in the gap to Jesus. It reaches De Bruyne into the penalty area, and
Trying to understand the wish for placement. Silva. Yaya Toure. Zabaleta! Where's it going to drop? It's in! Is it? On the back. The goal is given, and it's Zabaleta! Kenny couldn't keep it out. And suddenly the mood changes from desperation to delight for Manchester City. As it stands, they're going to win the title.
Clichy does ever so well on the overlap.
Well, Lescott, it's a mistake, and Cisse's in and scores! It's another twist to the tail. It's wonderful news for Queen's Park Rangers. It's desperate for Manchester City and Joleon Lescott.
Joleon Lescott makes a horrendous mistake for one so gifted as him.
Side ahead of Taiwo. Mackey! Queen's Park Rangers lead here. Jamie Mackey has sent Manchester City towards heartbreak on the final day of the season. It is typical. The centre circle this time. In goes Jacko! Oh, hope rekindled here. Could it happen? They're racing back to the restart. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli.